Good morning and welcome you to yet another edition of Press Review here on Luntha Television. Today, on Thursday, the 7th of March 2024, you are with me, Robert Edward. I'm not alone in the program with my colleague,
Fales Chizombe. Good morning.
That was supposed to be the answer.
What?
I'm breaching the protocol. I'm supposed to be the one saying, good morning.
The phenomenon was me morning. This way.
Alright, okay, yeah. So for the sake of no, not even peace. I don't want peace. I want problems. Oh, so for the sake of problems, I'll say I'm fine. And how are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Okay. So you start?
I will start.
Okay, so you start with the Daily Times.
Yes,
okay.
Of course. On the front page of the Daily Times, the headline reads 5 revive for MCP SG seat, and partly the story reads as the governing Malawi Congress Party gets ready for its elective convention slated for August 8 to 10 this year. About 5 heavyweights are said to have shown interest in the position of Party Secretary General. The Daily Times has established some party lawmakers have confided in us that the 5 include incumbent SGS Nhuankaka, Finance Minister Simplex Churabanda, Treasury General Albert Mbawala, former Presidential Chief Advisor on Strategy Chris Chaimabanda, and former parliamentarian Alex Major.
Wow.
As we are heading close.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I like the inter-party democracy displayed in that. Of course, I know that there are some issues with the same MCP as written on the front page of the Nation. Rebellion of MCP in extent, hopefuls challenge change in eligibility criteria. Observers few party of reached mandate. Frustrated Malawi Congress Party members are up in arms against the party's National Executive Committee's resolution that disqualifies them from vying for positions at the August 10 to 12 elective convention. The challengers, one of whom said he has formally written the party to protest the NEC resolution that bans those who have served the party for less than 2 years from contesting at the convention, are currently consulting lawyers who have purportedly seen merit in their claim. Okay, so I think so immediately what is coming on my mind on this matter is one of those I don't know if he's one of the people who are contesting. You remember Change Goro? Honorable I think he had expressed interest to say if he is going to ask for the indulgence of the leadership of the party to contest at the convention, and so he hasn't served the party for 2 years. So I think we are going to hear more drama. So what's happening in the second or third page of the Daily Times?
On the second page of the Daily Times, the headline reads Mlanji boy loses both hands, lands out of food, and partly the story reads the 13-year-old Mlanji boy who was allegedly tortured by Misanjo police unit officers has lost the remaining hand to amputation after doctors at Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital in Luntha amputated the right hand and 2 fingers on the remaining left hand. They have been forced to amputate the remaining hand after the remaining fingers got infected. According to the boy's guardian at the hospital, Rhoda, the doctors arrived at the decision after realizing that the fingers had been affected. This is sad. This is sad.
I don't know where are the wheels of justice. I don't know how slow they are moving. I know there are some organizations that have expressed interest in the case.
Any organization come forth?
Yes, yes. There are some organizations. I think WAREC. I think WAREC is also one of the organizations. I'm not quite sure, but there are, I think, 3 or 4 organizations that have expressed interest, not just saying it, but they have taken the matter to court, the issues in court. But I think this is where I think the pastorator was trying to drive at, was trying to give its deep meaning when it comes to judiciary. You know, judiciary is indeed is indeed the arm of government that would make people to be thinking that they make them lose the trust, or they make them feel the pain. You see, judiciary will be acting as if they come from galaxy, or they come from Pluto, as if they are not from.
They're not from this country.
Yeah, because they you know, this is something. You cannot be speaking a lot of things here, laws, blah blah blah. What, you know, protocols and procedures, blah, all those kind of things. When you look at that boy, I mean, it's something. So, what I'm trying to say is, may we speed it up? May we speed it up? May we please speed it up, because there is. I mean, you know, the life has completely changed. I was watching BBC yesterday, and then there are some health workers in England who have sued the government, especially the health department there, because of the long COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, so they feel like they were subjected to the COVID, and then their life has changed and all that. And you know, these things are not just in Malawi. Okay,
Yeah.
people can go indeed, because their life have completely changed.
Yes.
So it's something that the wheels of justice just have to move. And I think we should just quickly go to what's happening in the business world. Treasury backs move to boost RBM capital, says RBM loses money through open market operations. The Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs has justified proposals to recapitalize the Reserve Bank of Malawi, saying the central bank also loses money when conducting open market operations. The issue came to light on Tuesday in Longwe, where officials from the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs appeared before the Parliamentary Cluster Committee on Budget and Public Accounts. A member of the committee, Nelson Poya, who is Zomba Ntonya legislator, wanted to understand why the central bank has to be recapitalized by the government when commercial banks operating in the same economic are posting profits. This is wisdom. Okay, Reserve Bank I usually recapitalize. Here is the central bank, the bank. In fact, mabanga amona jama chikatajaga manazo tabaka billion.
Yes.
100 my profits billion. Ndawa za makasungisa ama kasunga uko. Bank. How come? Reserve Bank really? Come on, this country. I know. Honestly.
Doesn't make sense.
Honestly. I don't know.
Something is fishy.
I think something is not adding up. It's not adding up. I don't know how people become so confident to be speaking these things. And then they will even not care. Could have about the very same people who are our bosses, Malawians, they don't even care, because you can even select your words. So anyway, so we are going to the international.
International.
Okay.
I would start. The headline leads Ghana's president delays decision on anti-gay bill, and finally, the story leads Ghana's president Nana Akufo-Addo has said he will not assent to anti-gay bill until the Supreme Court rules on its constitutionality. Earlier, the Finance Ministry warned that billions of dollars in World Bank funding would be lost if it became law. Passed by members of Parliament last week, it imposes a jail term of up to 3 years for identifying as LGBTQ+, and 5 years for promoting their activities. The Supreme Court challenger says there was no quorum when the bill was passed. Gay sex is already against the law in Ghana and carries a 3-year prison sentence. The proposed tough news legislation, the proper human sexual rights, and Ghanaian family values bill was backed by both of Ghanaia's main political parties.
Wow. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe to say my comment because I think this is a church institution. When we hear that, we should know that these are end days indeed. That one is a president.
Rich.
Yes, I can. If I can go deep.
Rich.
I can go deeper.
Rich.
I can go deepest. So I don't know. You see, there are people who make decisions in a democracy. And I believe in Ghana as well, because that was parliament, just like in Malawi. So it's like in Malawi, members of parliament, both from the opposition and from the ruling, should unanimously pass a legislation. And you know, there was no yes. No, okay. Mena expression. Okay. Mena sisuti zingangujirika uli mabiru ngaraura nango dusa ngati mene makalira budget ikadusa ama dusisa bill nange the appropriation bill. Timazo zoti bill manager imakaya oti both ku opposition and ku government. Imakara, you know, but it's different from a bill. It's supporting increase of CDF. Okay. Also, but you should see the cheers, the expression. You know, both bills, both sides have put blessings on it, but the expression. So, Yadusa, and then somebody is a president who feels. Yeah, Kabena is more conscious, is more constitutional conscious or legally conscious than the representatives of the people.
Him being the head of the nation.
Yes, it means he's a head servant, a head kapolo. You know?
What's that Lula?
No. In fact, you was supposed to learn. You have said this. Oh, thank you. So what do I need to do?
And where should I sign?
Where is the faith? Because you know the people have said it.
Yes.
So it also happens even here in Malawi. You find yes. I mean they're being represented by my peers. They have endorsed that. Unless if you see people and they were going to the same parliament, no matter protest, you can choose to hear and all that. Koma, we know these things is makas. These are Masiko Malis, and these things are happening in Masiko. Oh, the Supreme Court, so I think the Malis is Bet Cure stops treating adult players. Football clubs have been dealt a blow after one of the country's orthopedics facility, Bet Cure International Hospital, introduced an adults policy. Bet Cure Director of Programs and Development, David Simengwa, said the hospital decided to revert its original policy of treating under 18s only after realizing that it was digressing from the objectives. I mean, I think Melanka Kazikita and Melanka Kazikita, they knew what they want, and their conscience is just clean. Amabanga zintu zongo tandi za antu bas. Bet QI.
Humanity.
In Nimakurubila is what it's one of those organizations. Look, yes,
they are calling.
It's okay. You say
they are called.
These guys, their focus was Tandiza Anna. You understand? But I think because of events, they were overtaken and then they started helping. Come on, wait a minute. I think if Tinabwe more resident is and are below 18. Okay. Now, this left me to say the Inomi Biran. Because and how Agamatandiza, my doctor Amenegogo, the Enamabira for free, Kunkuzango Zibelega, and helping. And then we have people, we have my hospitals, we have hospital directors, Garajina Ngomas, hospital administrators, and I mean, just so they get the responsibility to approve these people. They have things they have to read, they pass through. So those are the Janka for free. Okay? Just because they are assisting someone from a certain team. So it's a high time. Because you want that. You pay and give them the service. At least they have seen you. If it's not internship, at least you have seen them. They are able to treat you so my team aina silver ajina bullies ajina wanderers ajina the matimu akwako or the in the fund basis so just like another team I know which is in Super League and other tournaments. So I think this is a great move. I know agree to the football family. This might mean a blow, just like how Reward has put it. But I think it's indeed good to refocus. Yes. I think in yeah. Okay. So this one is called adjournment formalities. So you start. To say but it makes a man by German as yes, it was supposed to be yes, it was supposed to be me to greet you. No, it didn't ask Chomalis, I didn't Chomalis. So you need to start. Yes.
And that brings us to the end of our today's program of Flex Review right here on Luntha Television. Remember, we just take you through some of the stories making headlines in our daily publications. Today, you're with me, Faris Chizombi, and my colleague
Robert Edward. Faris is going to do something about throwing. What do you call it? Is it throwing?
It's Throwback Thursday.
So, what did you just say? Throwing? Something like that?
Yeah, it's a throwy. Kandiga slang.
Oh, so it's throwing. Yeah, so it's Thursday. Then she comes out around lunch hour to do some throwback music and all that. But at 10 o'clock, she will also bring us the press review.
News updates.
Okay, that's news updates. Okay, So at 10 o'clock, there will be news updates on what is happening around the country. Many thanks to all the production crew. Until tomorrow, goodbye.